So you got a project car for me? Actually, I've got a daily for you this time. Oh, a daily. Well, that's nice. Something reliable and nothing we have to put any effort into. No. Don't get ahead of yourself here. I said a daily, not reliable. Why did you get an unreliable daily? Well, we actually believed it to be very reliable at first. Like all Euro trash shitboxes, we were fed a lie by other enthusiasts that constantly regurgitated this idea of reliability. God damn it. You didn't pick up a Deutschmobile, did you? God, no. We're not that stupid. We picked up a Swedespeed instead. Oh, a Volvo. Well, those are really reliable, I hear. See what you just did there? Ah, fuck. They're not reliable? Well, I mean, we were believing they would be reliable at first. Well, what Volvo did you get? You got a 2004 Volvo V70R, actually. Oh, so an all-wheel drive turbo wagon with a 6-speed. All-wheel drive wagons are tight. Yeah. All right, so why did we get this? Well, actually, the way we came across this car is a very interesting story. Oh, really? So we're gonna have content for this? Well, there would be content for it had we actually kept up with any of the filmmaking back in the days with how we restored it and came across it. Oh. Well, don't worry. There's gonna be content because sooner or later it's gonna end up on this channel for worse reasons than not, actually. Well, fuck. I guess content is content. It is. We'll take it to the track and, we're gonna constantly be playing around with the idea of modifying it in our heads, but we'll quickly just kind of push those ideas aside because what we're gonna realize is that it's the worst tuning platform we've come across in the last 2 decades. It's extremely rare and very pricey to build motors for these cars. For what it would actually cost us to build a motor for this, we could probably build 2 other cars. Oh, that doesn't sound cost efficient at all. No, it's not. That's why we're gonna try and stick to the idea of not tuning it at all. Well, at least it's a stout all-wheel drive system in this, right? No. This is what we refer to as a fake all-wheel drive system. You see, this uses a halodex. Most of the time, it's in just front-wheel drive for fuel economy and in general performance. But when the computer senses some kind of weird thing, or you're being aggressive and you put it into advanced mode, it'll kick in the rear wheels as well and distribute about 70-30 power. 70-30. That sounds mainly front wheel still. Yeah, no, it is, but we are going to attempt a holodex switch on it from a Gen 2 to a Gen 3 to get that 60-40 split. The internet raves about it being the best upgrade for the Volvo V70 and S60R. Well, alright, at least it's fuel efficient because it's mainly front wheel drive, right? It made it from Denver to Milwaukee in about 12 and a half hours. It was like a cruise missile all the way through. Didn't feel a bump. Oh, so it's got a great suspension is what you're telling me. Well, God, no. It's actually sitting on a Monroe 4C strut setup. It's what we would call the earliest conception of mag ride. Only it's not magnets. It's just a valve that opens and closes. So the suspension's either super stiff and doesn't have any kind of absorption, or it's like a regular suspension. Monroe 4C. Let me guess. It's prone to failure. Let's just put it this way, at 130,000 miles, we're very lucky these still function at all. Functioning is tight. For what reason do we have to keep this thing? Well, believe it or not, these things have become so rare and such an obscurity that they're actually rising in value very quickly. We're really looking at this as just a financial investment at this point. Financial investments are great. It means returns. What's the return on this? Well, so far, just our enjoyment and a shit ton of money we put into it to keep it drivable. Well, don't you think there's a better all-wheel drive wagon that we could buy that would be a much better substitute for this? Well, I don't know about you, but I personally don't have $120,000 for an Audi RS6 wagon. Do you? Well, since I'm you, no, I don't. Exactly. Well, I'm sold. I'm in. Whatever. At least it's not a Honda Civic. So, no, those are not entertaining at all. And this is going to provide us with some key content. Listen, if you're thinking about getting a Volvo, I would honestly reconsider it. Even if it's an S60R, the V70Rs are dope. But like, be ready to spend a lot of money. Because let me tell you right now, there is not a single Euro shitbox out there in the early 2000s or beyond, like even older than that. Even till now, you're gonna deal with shit. So you know what? If you don't want to deal with shit, but you want to like vicariously own one, click like and subscribe and just follow through my adventure with this godforsaken Swedish shitbox that I have now dubbed the Shitbox R. That way, you don't need to. You can just watch my videos.